Cool. So we are live now. Let me check. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Am I audible? Wow. So I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook, and I'm live on Insta. Okay. Today is the day 3 of me going live and talking about how to take your business, how to basically get started with your business first, because that is the first step to a massive business growth. So, two questions. I want all of you who is there with me, to answer me two questions. Two questions. What these two questions are? When is the best time? When is a good time to start with my business? When is the best time to start with my business? And how much money do I need if I want to start something of my own? These two questions are the most difficult questions that we need the answers of before starting with our business. Most of us struggle with this, and the inability to answer these questions turn into excuse of not starting something of my own. Well, I have known of so many friends of mine, so many seniors and juniors of mine who have wanted to start something of their own, but they have always been confused about these two questions: when should they start, and how much money do they need to start your business, to start your own business. When should they start? When is a good time? And how much money? Well, if they are into a job, they always do that calculation of whether the business is going to make them the same amount of money or maybe even more, because they would be foregoing their salary that they are getting. So they need to answer this as an additional question. But the two questions that remain are: when is a good time to start with my business? And how much money do I need? I'll be answering to both the questions today, right here. And I hope that you get your answers. You go back home with the answers. Which one is relevant for you? Tell me. Tell me the number one is relevant for you or the number two. Which question is relevant for you? If it's both, give me a both. I would like to see the comments of all of you coming in and letting me know which question works for you. Which question is more relevant to you? What is the best time to start with your business? And how much money do you need? I'm waiting. How much? Tell me, come on, which question is more relevant to you? Which question is more relevant to you? How much money do you need? Or what is the best time to start with my business? Which question is more relevant to you? Which question sounds to be too close to you? So which question would you like to me? Would you like me to answer first? I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for your answers. I'm still waiting for your comments. Do I have anybody? Do I have people answering to this? Yes? Give me a yes. If I have somebody, if I have people who are, oh wow, Dipayan. So you need answers to both. Cool. Okay. So let's get started with the first question, that is, when is a good time to start with my business? Well, there are two answers to it. There will never be a good time to start with my business, or the best time to do that is now. either it was Either it is never going to be a good time to start with my own business, or the best time is now, because the more we wait, the more problems you are going to get yourself into. The more you wait, the more responsibilities you are going to be in. The more you wait, the more you get used to of getting those salary credits that happens every first of the month. The more you wait, the more you wait, the weaker you become. The more you wait, the more the excuses you get to not getting started of your own. the more you wait, the more options you bring in your life, the more answers you bring in your life with the reasons of why you should not be starting on your own. So, the best time to start is now. And the most important thing is that you need to eliminate the other options from your life completely. If you are into a job and you want to start with your own business, you need to eliminate the option of being into a job 100%. You should not be having a plan B. Most of us think that I'll keep job as a plan B. My plan A is to start with my business, but I'll keep plan B, which is not going to work. When I started my business, when I started of my own, I never thought of a plan B. The only thing that I wanted to do, and I was very clear about it, I was ready to forego the salary that I was getting. I was ready to have sleepless nights. I knew that I would not be making the same amount of money that I'm making currently in the job. I was knowing that it might take 1 or 2 or 3 years of time to get to the amount that I presently get in my salary. I knew all of these things, but I still moved to it knowingly without a plan B. So, eliminate the plan B from your life. Eliminate the option of going back to a job 100%, no matter what, whether you live or you die, whether you are not able to feed yourself, whether you have to have sleepless nights, hungry nights, whether you have to go to bed without being able to have food, you are not going to go back to a job again. You will struggle, you will fight, you will win one day. You will make your business successful. But that will only happen if you do not have a plan B. You need to get started today, you need to get started now, and you need to eliminate the other option from your life. You need to eliminate the other options from your life that you have, that you think you might want to join your dad's business, you might want to continue with your job. You need to eliminate all those options. The only option that is going to be there in your life is your business, and you will be making it successful. Once this is sorted, the best time to start is now. This question is answered. Now, the second question: how much money do I need before I start my business? How much money? This is a critical question. All of us think that we need a lot of money to start of my own. I I never thought of this, but yeah, I know of a lot of friends of mine who think that they need to save a lot of money first before starting of their own. So what they do is they say to themselves that they will get into a job for 3 years. They will get into a job for 3 years, save some money for themselves, and then they will move to their business. Well, this is not going to work because the number one reason is that no money is enough for you to get started into a job. You do not need any money. You do not need a single penny. What you only need is the commitment. What you only need is the persistence. What you only need is the only plan, that is the plan A of making your business successful. You do not need money. When I started, I did not have a single penny in my pocket. I did not have a single penny in my pocket. I did not have a single client with me when I started with my CA firm and my audit firm. I did not have a single penny in my pocket. I know nobody would believe me, but when I left my job with one of the big four audit firms, I was earning quite good. And leaving that job and getting started of my own, and that too when you do not see a revenue coming in of a single rupee, but you still get started. That is that is the point where you feel the pain, but you also feel the thrill, because you are at the most, you are at the bottom. You cannot go anywhere below that. Nothing could be below that. Not having a single penny and still choosing to leave the job and start something of your own, how much more, how bad could it be? And that you have seen the worst. Now you're not afraid of the worst. I was not afraid of the worst because I had seen the worst. From there, step by step, from there, step by step, the first work, the first client for 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees, a lakh. It keeps growing. But you need to start from the bottom. So you need to start now. You do not need any money. And and the most important thing is you need to start from the bottom. You cannot start from somewhere in the middle. If you think that saving a little bit of money from the job will help you start from the middle, saving some money from the job or taking some money from your dad or somebody is going to give you the cushion, is going to give you a comfort, then business is not for you. If you are looking for comfort, if you are looking for comfort when you are wanting to do business, then doing business is not for you. Getting into this means you are now willing to sacrifice all the comforts that you have had, all the ego that you have had. I was a chartered accountant. I had that big ego with myself that I cannot live a life not making anything. I was expected to earn at least 50,000 a month being a chartered accountant. And the moment I left the job and I started with my own audit firm, I was left with zero income. That's a big thing to lose. But I did it, and you need to do it if you really want to get started. Start from the bottom and then climb to the top. Why is this important? Because even if you fall, which you will, which you will, if you are starting something of your own, you will fall. This is the guarantee. You will succeed, whether you succeed or not, is not a guarantee, but you will fall is a guarantee. And when you fall, you will be better prepared if you have started from the bottom. But if you have started from somewhere in the middle, and then if you fall to the bottom, it is going to be very difficult for you. It is going to be very painful for you. So start from the bottom, work hard, work hard, and move single steps. Take a small step, move by small steps. Do not jump, do not hurry, do not try to run, do not try to jump two steps at a time. You might see a few of your friends doing that, and you might feel worried, or you might get worried that friend of mine is moving faster than me. He's taking two steps or three steps at a time, but I am very slow. Well, that is not the case, because when he falls, there is nobody going to support him. But you will not fall because you are taking one step at a time. And when you take one step at a time, then there is the least possibility of you falling. There's the least possibility of you failing. So, my friends, are you ready to start with something of your own? I really want everybody, everybody, no matter who you are, where you are, what conditions you are in, how many life challenges you have, how many responsibilities you have, if you really want to start, if you really want to start, and if you do not want to live a life of regret, then start today. Then start today. Don't think of a good time. Don't think of a good bank balance, because no amount of bank balance is going to be sufficient when you fail. No amount of bank balance is going to be sufficient, or is going to cover the expenses of your business. So don't cut on your salary. Don't just don't wait for anything. Nothing is going to help you except your own experience that you have in your life, that you would gain in your life, that you will earn in your life when you start doing business. The first day or the first business that I started, I did not have any idea of what sales is, what marketing is, how to do the purchases, how to hire somebody, how to take an interview, how to place an ad for interviews. I did not have any idea about it. I did not know anything, but I kept moving. I was the only person. I was the accountant. I was the HR. I was the operations guy. I was the peon. Also used to clean my office at times. I was everybody in my office. You might have to be. You might have to play different roles when you start, and you have to be ready for it. You need to leave your ego. You need to leave your comfort zone. You need to leave your salary. You need to leave or sacrifice maybe your family if needed, because the first few years would be tough. I'm not just saying this to say, but it is going to be tough. But only when it's tough, we enjoy the result. Something that we get easily, like the job that you got, you don't enjoy doing it. You always have complaints. You're not just happy about it because you got it easily. Or maybe even if you did not get it easily, you faced a lot of problem getting the job. But now your life is easy, isn't it? Going to the office Monday to Friday, taking rest on a Saturday and a Sunday. You're not bothered about the sales, you're not bothered about the hirings, you're not bothered about somebody joining your company, you're not bothered about somebody leaving the company, you're not bothered about a team member of yours asking for a hike, increment, you're not bothered about any of these things. Is this not a comfort level? You're not working for maybe more than 40 or 50 hours a week. Well, but as a business person, if you choose to start something of your own, be prepared to work at least 100 hours a week, 80 or 100 hours a week. That is going to be your average work week, 80 to 100 hours. You cannot compromise on that. You cannot leave that. So, guys, did you get the answer? Was I able to answer to your questions? Was I able to answer your doubt? The doubt that you have in your mind about starting your business? The doubt that you have in your mind about how much money you need to start? Is this clear? Yes? Yes. If you are left with any questions, you still have any queries, feel free to come back to me. I am just a phone call away. You can give me a call, you can message me in the comments, you can text me, you can reach out to me however you want, and I will be there to help you out. I will be there to figure out a way that would be easy for you. Well, easy is a wrong word because choosing to do business is not going to be easy. But yeah, I will be able to maybe figure out the best way, the shortest and the best possible way for you, and maybe make you better prepared for the journey ahead. Maybe make you better prepared for the tough journey that is ahead of you, that lies ahead of you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I am. I'm ready to hold your hands and take you through the journey. Take you through the journey of being successful. Take you through the journey of being an entrepreneur. Take you through the journey of starting of your own. I am ready. What's stopping you from doing that? If I can, well, if I talk about my academics, if I talk about how as a student I was, well, you cannot be poorer than me. I was the worst student that a student can be in his academics. It took me three schools to pass my class 10th. I dropped out from two schools, and the third school I was able to pass my class 10th. Somehow I managed to pass my class 12. Somehow I did my graduation. Well, does not matter. Does not really matter. What matters is how much are you ready to put in today? How much of hard work are you ready to do today? This is what matters. Your educational qualification, your certificates that you have, the degrees that you hold, they do not matter. If you want to be successful, Start working on it today. Start working on your success today, and you will be successful tomorrow. Does not matter how bad or how poor a student you were. Does not matter how good a student you were. If you want a successful tomorrow, you need to work hard on it today. Just because you had a good academic does not guarantee a successful future. Does not guarantee. In this competitive world, it does not guarantee. And the future is gonna be tough. With automations, with a lot of technology coming in, your job is going to be difficult. Your job role is going to be difficult. And so is the business. Won't say that the business is going to be easy in the days to come, but yes, it will be yours and you will be ready for the fun. It will be a fun ride. Be ready for the fun ride and ask me any questions if you have. I'll be waiting for about 5 minutes, waiting to have questions from you. And if you have questions, well, I would love to answer those. Questions around starting something of your own, questions around how to start with a business of your own, when is a good time to start with your own business, how much money you need, how much money you need to start your own business. I'm here to answer all of these questions. I'm waiting for you for another 4 minutes. So I forgot this was a Monday, right? How was your Monday? Feeling sad about it? That you have a Monday and you will have to work for another 5 days or 4 days? Come on. This won't be the case if you start something of your own. You'll be excited about a Monday. You will be thrilled about having a Monday and you will feel sad about a Friday. You will say to yourself, oh man, how fast did the week go off? Why did the week go off so fast? You will feel really, really, really sad about a Friday and you'll be excited about the Monday because you'll be ready to work again. You will be ready to bring in more sales. You will be ready to bring in more revenue. You did not like Saturdays. You did not like a Sunday because you could not get any sales on a Sunday. You were waiting for the Monday. But how many times do you wait for a Monday in your job? We hardly wait for a Monday when we are into our job because somehow we are not liking what we are doing. Somehow we don't like what we do. Somehow we are not giving our 100% to whatever we are doing. Somehow there is some disconnect between what you want to do and what you are doing. And that is why you are not liking a Monday and the thought of having a Friday excites you, brings that adrenaline rush in you that wow, it's a Friday evening and I'm gonna have a 2 days holiday. You become more happy than a class 5 or a class 6 student. You're happier than him. Why? Why? A school student is happy because he will not get to go to school. But come on, why are you happy about not working? Why are you happy about not going to office? Why are you willing to do nothing on a Saturday and Sunday? Come on, change it. Change it. If you want to start something of your own, you need to change this. You need to stop. You need to stop celebrating a weekend. You need to start working on yourself. You need to start working hard on yourself, on your business, and make it successful. I don't think we have more questions on what to do, how to get started. I'll end up the call. And still, if you have questions, drop it in the comments and I'll be helping you with that. Have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye.